Israel and the Palestinian Hamas movement announced to begin negotiations on the next phase of the ceasefire agreement, while mediators continue their efforts to push for the fragile agreement. This report has more details.
An Israeli airstrike killed 2 Palestinians in Rafah in the southern Gaza Strip on Saturday. Medical sources said as mediators pushed ahead with talks to extend a 42-day ceasefire agreed in January between Israel and Hamas. The Israeli military said its aircraft struck a drone that crossed from Israel into southern Gaza and several suspects who tried to collect it in what appeared to be a failed smuggling attempt. The strike comes one day after an Israeli drone strike killed 2 people in Gaza on Friday. The Israeli military said it attacked a group of suspected gunmen operating near its troops in northern Gaza and planting an explosive device in the ground. The fresh attacks come as a delegation from Hamas engages in ceasefire talks in Cairo with Egyptian mediators who have been helping facilitate the talks, along with officials from Qatar, aiming to proceed to the next stage of the deal, which could open the way to ending the war. Hamas said there are positive indicators over the possible start of negotiations for the second phase of the ceasefire deal without giving further details. The group spokesman said, "We affirm our readiness to engage in the second phase negotiations in a way that meets the demands of our people, and we call for intensified efforts to aid the Gaza Strip and lift the blockade on our suffering people." The Gaza ceasefire deal that took effect in January calls for the remaining 59 hostages in Hamas captivity to be freed in a second phase, during which final plans would be negotiated for an end to the war. The first phase of the ceasefire ended last week, and Israel has since imposed a total blockade on all goods entering the enclave, demanding that Hamas free remaining hostages without beginning the negotiations to end the Gaza war.